Hey everybody, it's Mike, and it is episode 111 of Time Out Tuesday. I am quite a bit later than normal today. It's about 2 p.m. I apologize for that. Just had some other things going on that I had to take care of, and got to prioritize, right? So, I wanted to talk today about something that just happened to have occurred so many times over this past couple of weeks. Definitely not for the first time, but it just occurred to me this morning when I was thinking a little bit about what I wanted to do for Time Out Tuesday, that over the course of the last few weeks, this incident of demonstrating this culture of teaching that we have developed over many years at Millennium Martial Arts has really just come to surface. A couple of days ago, I published on our Facebook page an article about retention and a pyramid. Actually, I can show it to you. Hold on one second. Let me just switch to something real quick. Oh, there you go. So this image right here, as you can see, is an image of retention and how much you retain based on the kind of things that you're doing to try to retain it. And as you can see at the bottom here, teaching seems to be the real mother lode, that if you really want to retain something, you really have to go through this process and wind up teaching it in order to really become an expert at it. And that's not new information for anybody. I'm going to lose this thing right now. That's not new information. We've been talking about this for years, that as soon as when you attain a black belt, you start spending a lot of time teaching, and that's where a lot of your skill set really seems to get refined, because you're watching other people, you're trying to figure out what they're struggling with, you're trying to figure out how you can help them, and by doing that, you're forcing yourself to demonstrate many times. And of course, if you're going to demonstrate in front of a student, you're going to want to demonstrate as perfectly as possible. And the thing has a very circuitous effect, and before you know it, you're just getting much better at what you're doing simply by teaching it to more and more people. And the more and more people you teach over the longer and longer period of time, the better you get. It's kind of a no-brainer. But one of the things that was, and this is something, by the way, that has been something near and dear to me since I started taking martial arts. As early as I was able to, I was, as soon as an instructor allowed me to get on the floor and start warming up a class and teaching kids or teaching adults, whoever it was that I was allowed to teach, I gravitated towards that. And especially when I was taking private lessons very often, I would want to teach whatever I worked on right away. It helped to burn it deeper into my own memory. I was thrilled to be able to share it. I was excited about what I was learning, and I wanted to share it with other people. And over the last few weeks, I noticed something really interesting. And again, like I said, it's not the first time, but it just happened so many times that it really stood out this during this period of time. We're coming up on about 5 or 6 days away from our next testing cycle. That's when we test our belt, our students for their upcoming stripes or belts. And over the course of the last few weeks, I've had, a lot of instructors coming up to me and saying, hey, I'm really excited. I was able to get this kid who was really struggling with something to now be able to do it with proficiency. In other cases, I have instructors coming up to me and saying, hey, I'm kind of concerned because I was watching someone do something and it seems that they're really struggling with this, and I need some guidance because I really want to help them move forward. And in addition to our instructors coming over and telling me this, and this is the part that I really find fascinating, many of our students have been approaching me during our open floor classes when we do a structured practice session. And they come up to me and they say, hey, I just want to let you know that I've been working with Johnny, Mary, whoever, and I think I finally got them to be able to do this technique without crossing on the wrong direction or stepping with the wrong foot. And not only were they excited that they were able to teach somebody, but they were genuinely very happy that they got somebody to the next level, that they lifted somebody up in a very positive way, through positive criticism, through guidance, through demonstrating, and they're beginning to see how excellent it is to be able to help somebody move through the curriculum and go from a struggle to a success. And this week I saw students that were as young as 9, 10, 11 years old coming to me and telling me that they were helping other people. I had other students coming to me and telling me that another student helped get them through something that they've been really working on very hard. And this is really something that I hope continues to grow at Millennium Martial Arts. I don't see why it wouldn't. It's this culture of teaching that we're here to learn, we're here to become martial artists, but we are here to lift other people up and really help them out and guide them through the path to black belt. So I was real excited to see that culture continuing to develop. And I invite everyone to come on down if you're not already a member of the school. Witness it for yourself. See how we develop leaders through this culture of teaching. So that's it for today. Time Out Tuesday, episode 111. I'll see everybody here again next week for episode 112. And we have testing this weekend. We have a big parent night out this weekend, parkour night. So we teach the kids to literally bounce off the walls. And I guess that's really it. But I hope everyone has a fantastic day today. And I will see you at the dojo. Peace.